Now this, according to Bill Clinton, Hillary's email troubles are all but over. Watch this.
After all the hullabaloo over this email deal, you know, it was for a year we were told this is the biggest problem since the end of World War II. Finally, the Washington Post, their everlasting credit, said, I think we've had about enough of this. We know that what Hillary said about talking to Secretary Powell about it was true. Finally, can you believe it? They waited so long, they released that email. And we know that Secretary Rice didn't do emails, smart girl, but her senior aides did on personal devices, and we know that Secretary Kerry did until the law changed. How come you only heard about Hillary?
Okay. Justice with Judge Jeanine, the host thereof, Jeanine Pirro, is with us now. Your Honor, welcome to the program.
Good morning. You know, the thing that struck me, I got to say, when he's talking about Condoleezza Rice, he says, smart girl.
Yes.
Okay? If a Republican said that, we'd be talking about that for 20 minutes. But I have to tell you, when I listen to Bill Clinton, I say to myself, you know, he's not the guy he used to be. He doesn't have that power, that strength, that credibility, that believability. But then again, it may be me. I mean, here's a president who was impeached for obstruction of justice as well as perjury. So let's get the right hats on this morning. So when he says what he says, you have to take it with a grain of salt.
But is he right? I mean, he's saying that it's of no account, that it's over, that other people did the same thing. Now, you've written point on this. You're right out front on the email scandal. I saw you smashing a cell phone the other day.
With my 4-pound hammer?
Yes,
yeah,
I did.
You know what? I got to tell you, I was a prosecutor, a judge, and a DA. If I served a subpoena on someone and they took a hammer to it, I would drag them in for destruction of evidence, obstruction of justice, tampering with evidence. There's a myriad of crimes that I could have charged them with.
So why haven't you seen any action?
Because you now have an FBI and a Department of Justice that is beholding, for whatever reason, to the Clintons. Now, let me ask you this.
Are they compromised?
You're compromised. They are so compromised, it's not funny.
How.
And everybody knows I love Jim Comey. I worked with him. I was a DA. He was a U.S. attorney in a building next to mine when he was in the Southern District in White Plains. Now, what you've got is the summary of information that was dumped by Jim Comey on the weekend of Labor Day, that Friday, which he says was done in the interest of transparency. Jim, that's hogwash. You know it. We all do. We all dump stuff on weekends when we didn't want people to see it. And what we find out is, number one, that not only did they know about a private server, and you say in your summary that they didn't, but they were emailing each other about the private server, Uma, Cooper, as well as Cheryl Mills. They knew, and when Bill Clinton said they only make a big deal out of it when my wife is there, that's wrong too. You know why? It's a public document. It's a public record. And the proof is in the pudding, because Hillary Clinton would not allow the Inspector General in her department to oversee what she was doing, which was collecting money for the Clinton Foundation. But I digress.
If that was the jury pool, you just addressed them directly.
Yes, I did.
You have suborned the jury pool. That's what you've done. But
and I could go on.
Yeah, I know you could. But seriously, what's happening here is this email scandal with all these actors. It's so technical, it's so legalistic, it's so detailed, it's gone over the head of most voters. No?
You're absolutely right. It's not simple enough.
It's not.
When they say and cultivate this, you know what? It's nothing. It's just emails. It's hogwash. The public goes, oh, okay.
You know, if we just concentrated on smashing the cell phone, that's an image that people understand.
Well, hopefully they'll watch Justice and they can see me do it again.
That's why I referred to it. Don't miss Justice with Judge Jeanine. They've got two big shows this weekend, Saturday, Sunday nights, the Fox News Channel, 9 p.m., both editions. Judge, Your Honor, thanks for being with us.
Good to be with you.
Appreciate it.